Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In this time, I want to present our research about the effect of hemoglobin levels on the incidence of dysmenorrhea by Julia Fitrianingsi and Rahayu Ariantika. Background. Adolescent girls are one of the groups that are prone to anemia. In Indonesia, the prevalence of anemia is still quite high. The prevalence of anemia in Indonesia is 21.7%, with a proportion of 20.6% in urban area and 22.8% in rural area, and 18.4% for men and 23.9% for women. The long-term consequences of anemia in adolescent girls are that if they become pregnant later, they will increase the risk of complication, the risk of maternal death, premature age, and prenatal mortality. It's from Basic Health Research 2013. Backgrounds. In Indonesia, the incidence of dysmenorrhea is 64.25%, consisting of 54.89% primary dysmenorrhea, while the rest suffer with secondary dysmenorrhea. Dysmenorrhea occurs in adolescents with a prevalence ranging from 43% to 93%, where about 74 until 80% of adolescents experiences mild dysmenorrhea, while the incidence of the endometriosis in adolescents with pelvic pain is estimated at 25 until 38%, while in adolescents who do not respond positively to treatment for menstrual pain, endometriosis was found in 67% of cases. The disorder occurs in 60 until 70% of women in Indonesia, with 15% of them complaining that their activities are limited due to dysmenorrhea. This study aims to determine the effect of hemoglobin levels on the incidence of dysmenorrhea. Method. This research is a quantitative research using a cross-sectional study approach. The sample in this study was 68 people from the 210 population of level 2 and 3. The 3 midwifery students at Migarski University in 2020 who were taken using propulsive sampling technique. Data analysis used the chi-square test with alpha 0.05. The results show that 47 of the 68 respondents who had anemia, of which 85.1% had dysmenorrhea and 14.9% did not experience dysmenorrhea. The table shows that of the 68 respondents sample had anemia, 40 or 85.1% had dysmenorrhea and 14.9% did not. Meanwhile, 21 people did not experience anemia, 4 people or 19% experienced dysmenorrhea, and 17 people or 81.0% did not experience dysmenorrhea. The results of this study are in line with those conducted by Fardiana in 2018, which showed that of the 45 people who were used as samples, the dominant respondent experienced anemia due to dysmenorrhea with p-value 0.002. Likewise, research conducted by Ginerti in 2017 showed that of the 62 people who were used as samples, the dominant respondent experienced anemia due to dysmenorrhea with p-value 0.0331. The study used the chi-square test with p-value 0.000. It means that less than alpha 0.05, thus there is an effect of the hemoglobin levels on the incidence of dysmenorrhea in D3 midwifery student at Migareski University, Makassar in 2020. Conclusion. The results show that of the 68 respondents who were used as samples, 40 people experienced anemia, and those who did not have anemia, 21 people, and from 68 respondents who experienced dysmenorrhea, as many as 44 people, and who did not experience dysmenorrhea, as many as 24 people. So there is an effect of hemoglobin levels on the incidence of dysmenorrhea in midwifery D3 students at Migareski University with p-value 0.00. There are references taken from, and thank you. See you. Goodbye.